Compound interest is the interest calculated on the initial principal plus all of the accumulated interest from previous periods as well. So I wanted to give you guys an example to help understand it. Think if you have $100 that is compounding at an interest rate of 5%. So at the end of that first year, you will have earned $5 in interest, and you get that from $100 times 5%. And then, so your total at the year end is $105. So the next year, again, no new principal, you have $105. And again, interest is 5%. So now your accrued interest from that $105 is an additional $5.25, bringing our total to $110.25. So you can see how, as we continue, the total compound interest continues to grow over time. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. What would yield you more money? If you have saved $5,000 every year for 50 years, again, every year $5,000, or would you rather invest $5,000 at a compound interest rate of 7% for only 5 years and then invest no dollars for the remaining 45 years? How much would you have in each scenario? So in the first scenario, if you save $5,000 every year for a total of 50 years, you would have invested $250,000 out of pocket. And again, at a 0% interest rate, you would have saved $250,000. Controversially, if you've saved $5,000 and invested that $5,000 each year for 5 years at a growth rate of 7%, at the end of that 5 years, you would have a total of $30,766.45. Now, with no investments made after that, or initial principal investments made after that, but that sum continued to grow at 7% annually for the remaining 45 years, at the end of the 50 years, you would have $646,170.88. And again, only out of pocket, you've invested $25,000. Now, what if you invested $5,000 every year for 50 years, compounding at 7% annually? At the end of those 50 years, you would have invested a total of $250,000 out of your own pocket, but your total nest egg would be $2,174,929.77. Again, you can see how compound interest truly snowballs over time, and that's why it's important to invest your money. And this isn't just about money either. So you can invest time and efforts into building new skills, into building good habits in work, whether it be health or relationships, things like that. And as long as you invest a little bit over time, that starts to compound, and the end result is far greater than it would have been otherwise. So a book I recommend is The Compound Effect. Again, this is much more than just about investing money. It has to do with a lot of different aspects of life and how the compound effect truly works in all those aspects. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.